Okay, so right now I'm just going to be going through some analysis on a couple of different pairs here. So I'm going to start with Euro USD right now and give you my Elliott wave analysis and go through a couple steps with you. So first, I'm going to label these, and using the top low level, the top and bottoms, that's typically how I start my count. So as you can see right here, this is a bottom. So this is where I'd start looking for my motive phase or 5-wave move up. So when labeling this, let's take a look here and just go for the obvious. So we have a push up here, followed by a lower, that'd be the second phase. Then the long wave 3 right here, a push down, that'd be 4, followed by another push up for 5. And then we'd be looking for an A, B, and C. Now when going through this, an easy way is to measure the Fibonacci levels to confirm. So when measuring wave 1, taking a look here, it should retrace between the 50 and 61.8, which as you can see here, it just about hits the 618 before continuing up. Now from the second wave, now the Fib expansion of waves 1, 2 would show we're looking for the 1618 level. So taking a look here, in order to confirm wave 3, it has to reach at least the 1618 level, and as you can see, it pushes right through that and continues going higher. After that, we look for a pullback to the 38.2 of wave 3. So you'd start from here, use your Fib levels to come all the way up for Fibonacci retracement, and as you can see, it hits just short of that 38.2, which shows a validation. It's not always going to be 100% exact, but the majority of the time it'll hit and bounce off that level, and as you can see, it just about tests it. From there, you're looking at your wave 5. So that'd be the inverse 1618 of waves 4. So you start from 3, go down to 4, and as you can see, it just goes above that 1618 level. Now to confirm the end of the motive phase, you look for divergence. And as you can see right here, between this little point here and right here, you can see divergence on the RSI, confirming the end of motive phase. After that, you look for the 3-wave push down, which as you can see here, a nice little push down with a 2-wave move, 1, 2, 3. That would be wave A. Now you should look for it to retrace between the 50 and 618 level. Retracement. Taking a look here, it goes just above the 61.8 level. After that, you should be looking for another push down for wave C, which that'd be the 100 level, as wave C and wave A should be the same. So drawing Fibonacci expansion here. Shows that based on Elliott wave analysis, it should push down to the 1.20415 of the daily. Now, of course, it's looking choppy right now because of news and whatnot, so you can expect it to go sideways for a bit before that push down. Now, in confirming this, wave 3 is an extended wave, meaning if you missed the entry into the original wave 3, you'd have another entry here. So taking a look here, let's label a smaller wave inside of that big 5-wave move. So at the end of 2, you can see a push up by a small push down, another big push up for the wave 3, a push down for 4, followed by the 5-wave motive pattern. And then you can see a 3-wave push down for A, B, and C. After that, you can see the final push up for wave 5. Now dropping down onto the 4-hour chart here, you can see it's mostly sideways. But in here, a 1, 2, 3, followed by a 1, 2, 3. So you typically should expect a 5-wave move down. But with news recently, It's been kind of going sideways, so it may be a little bit extended before it gets that final push down. Now moving on to the next chart, that'd be USD Chief, or USD Kiwi. I just call it USD Chief, I guess. So with this one, you see a 5-way push down, followed by an ABC. This is on the daily again, so let's label this. So you see a top right here, after what looks like a correction in A, B, C, which I can label that. Just give me one moment. So you can see an ABC move right here. So after taking a look at that, that's when you'd start looking for this push down. So labeling it, you see a push down for wave 1, then a retrace for wave 2, followed by a strong push down for wave 3, push up for 4, and then the final down. Followed by that, you see an A, B, and C. Now this pattern is actually completed, so you could be looking for a couple different things. At this point, I'd wait to see if a new high or low is established before continuing my count and predicting what this is going to do next. So this is not something I'd be trading immediately on the larger time frames. Now again, when confirming this, you draw the retracement of wave 1, and as you can see, it pushes a little bit above that 161.8 level, but it still does not break above the starting point of wave 1, so it's still valid. Followed by that, you'd use Fibonacci expansion. Let's take a look here. And as you can see, wave 3 pushes down past the 61.8 expansion level, so that's valid as well. Now wave 4 should retrace to the 38.2 of retracement of wave 3. As you can see, it just comes up a little bit short there. Based on this, you wouldn't enter a trade for wave 5. And then there's the final push down for 5. And then you see a push up for wave A, down for B, and up for C. So taking a look at here, retracing wave A, this hits exactly the 50 level, which is what we're looking for before another push up for C. Using Fibonacci expansion of wave A, let me just adjust this here. Let's see here. You can see that wave C comes up a little bit short of the 100 level that we were looking for. So of course with this, entering right here, you'd enter at the break-even level, and it looks like you'd exit a little bit early after moving stop to break-even. So that one looks like it may have missed its target, so we can expect a possible push higher after the push down from news. Moving on to the next pair, that'd be Aussie New Zealand. Now taking a look at this one, this is a very choppy move, so that's not what we'll be labeling. Right here we'll be labeling the strong push up, followed by an ABC down. So taking a look here, you look for the bottom, that'd be this, and that's after some kind of ABC correction down, ABC. So you look here and start labeling. So you'd see a strong wave 1 push up, wave 2 down, wave 3 up, wave 4 down, and then the wave 5. So looking at this, you can take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by the ABC. Now taking a look here. First you check this. As you can see, it hits exactly the 50 level before rebounding. After that, you'd use Fibonacci expansion of wave 1. And as you can see, it comes up a little bit short of that 1618. Well, very short of that 1618. So this isn't a wave 3 you'd hit your take profit on. Now the important thing is to make sure that it gets above the 100 level. As you can see, it does get above the 100 level, meaning it's not the shortest wave, so the pattern is still valid. followed by that, wave 4 should be to the 38.2 retracement of wave 3. Retracing this, as you can see, it ends up pushing down a little bit farther to the 50. So again, this would be an invalid trade. You wouldn't be able to trade wave 5 based on this. Followed by that, the inverse of this, wave 4 should get to the inverse 1618, and that falls up a little bit short. So although this is a clear pattern, they wouldn't have followed your rules to enter a trade on it on this time frame. And following that, there's that ABC correction down. So in this instance, you drop down on a smaller time frame to continue the analysis on it. Now give me one moment here. So taking a look inside of that wave 3 we had, right here, you can see a 5-wave push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, it's a little bit choppy, so this isn't something you would enter. Now moving on to the next chart, that'd be Euro New Zealand. So taking a look at this, again, I like to use the high-low method to begin my counts. So I'd be starting from right here. So taking a look at this, first a Fibonacci retracement of here to the wave 1. And then you see it retraces down to between the 50 and 61.8 levels. Now of course, with this, right here, it hits exactly the 50 level, it looks like. Give me one moment. Or it hits the 38.2 level. I apologize for that. So looking at this, you can see a small little consolidation here before another push up to complete the wave 1. So that'd be an ABC move up. 1, 2, 3. Followed by an ABC down. ABC, 1, 2, 3. I'm practicing my spelling. And again, that hits exactly what we're looking for, between that 50 and 61.8. Now, in order for the wave 3 to be valid, so you can trade the wave 5, it should get to the 61.8 retracement. So taking a look at this, again, it gets a little bit short there. So you'd come up short of the take profit, which that's a money wave. Now to confirm the wave 3, it does have to be longer than either the wave 5 or the wave 1. So taking a look again, it goes above the 100 level, so that'd be a valid pattern. So it'd still be a valid wave. So you'd see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C. Of course, when confirming this, the 4 should get to the 38.2 retracement of wave 3. As you can see, it comes up a little bit short of it. Let me just adjust this slightly. So again, it wouldn't hit the point where you'd end up entering wave 5. And of course, wave 5 does have to end above the ending point of wave 3. So taking a look at this, it just misses the 61.8. Now you look for the ABC pattern. So you see an A, a B, and then you should see another C down. So we're tracing the wave A. As you can see, it hits just about exactly that 61.8 level. So at this point, you should be looking for a push down. Following the expansion, it shows the push down should be reaching the 1.62355 point. Of course, again, first I'd be waiting to see if it pushes a little bit higher, because it looks like we have some sort of leading diagonal. So I'd wait for the breakout before entering a trade for the three-way or for the final push down. Now it looks like I'm not going to have time to get to the next two pairs, which would be this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by ABC, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by ABC. So that's all for this session. If you have any